I want you to drop in the comment section, what are oodles of noodles? Because oodles and noodles are one of my favorite struggle meals. What are oodles and noodles? I feel like some of y'all are guessing. It is. It's top ramen. It's top ramen. It's not cup. Fun fact: did you guys know that cup that it comes in? Oh, it's not easy. Whatever. Did y'all know the cup that the top ramen comes in? You're not supposed to microwave that. Did you guys know that literally on that cup it says "Don't microwave"? Fucking crazy. Because I microwaved the hell out of that cup. You can microwave it now? I guess it's like, fuck it, y'all gonna do it anyway. I'm sure they're like, you know what, y'all don't listen. Fuck it, just fix the cup. They're not gonna pay attention. What do you say? Have I ever had a hookup? Of course I have. I'm black. Black people always look for the hookup. Why is there another petty there? I can't really tell you what's going on with that one. Can't really tell you what's going on with that one. I gotta get caught up. Let's catch up on YouTube. Debbie's in the chat for the Taffy bot for $2 super chat to say W community. Debbie's in the chat for Ash for the $2 Canadian to say love what you do and your. Oh, what happened over here? Woo. Love what you do and your allies. I know that's right. Thank you. Debbie's in the chat for Anthony for the $5 super chat to say I've learned a lot from you. I appreciate you, Santana. I appreciate you more. W's in chat for Tapping Bot for the $5 super chat to say community cookout fun. I will go to Seattle for it. W's in the chat for just Devin for the $2 super chat to say for tonight instead of steak, have pizza. Management wouldn't let me. She'll probably let me have it for lunch, but not for dinner. So she was like, real food. W's in the chat for the Kenny. I can't see the rest of it for the $20 euros to say, this might seem a bit random, but a few months ago, I completed all of the Silent Hill 2 while listening to your lives. Thank you for all the knowledge and entertainment. W's in the chat for you. That's fucking dope. It always surprises me how people like actually multitask during the lives. That's always super interesting because I do the same thing. Literally do the same thing. That was in chat for a girl for the $1.99 super chat to say love and power from Portland, Oregon. Shout out to Portland. W's in the chat for Portland. W's in the chat as well. Let's go over to the Twitch. Let's go over to the Twitch. Let's go over to the Twitch. W's in the chat for Cool Cat for the 1 bit cheer bit that said just cuz. That was in the chat for Quiet Violet for the 1 cheer bit to say, by the way, Santana, my grandpa doesn't want to debate you and I really want her, grandma doesn't want to debate you and I really wanted to. Yeah, you know, tell her I'll be nice. That was in the chat for Jennifer for becoming a Twitch subscriber with Amazon Prime. Listen, guys, if you got Twitch and you got Amazon Prime, you get a free month subscription over on Twitch with your Amazon Prime. You can parlay that free month subscription into access to the Discord. So if you're not on Twitch, follow me on Twitch, Santana Speaks for You, and use your Amazon Prime to get into get the actual subscription. You get access to all the cool emotes, and you can get into the Discord. That was in the chat for Cool Cap for the one chair bit to say that was such a dad joke. Told me that I don't like dad jokes. I don't. That was in the chat for Cool Cap for the one. Pizza is Pizza is balanced. To be fair, it has meat, dairy, cheese, fruit, and veggies. Yeah, pizza is the perfect food. Like literally, pizza is the perfect food. It is absolutely superfood. That was in the chat for the Twitchers. Let me move over here. That was in the chat for up. That was in the chat for Sunstalker for the 55 Trey, who sent a super chat to say, we may disagree with methods, but we're still based. I want to ask your opinion on the market-based and planned ones. Whatever you want, just USSR. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out your other message. Where's your other message? Trey, can you reply? I think you can reply to that YouTube super chat and tell me what you're saying. I can't see your other message, so I don't know what this is related to. I apologize. Deb is in the chat for Cassie for the $1.99 super chat to say, love your work and what you're doing. Thank you, Cassie. Deb is in the chat for Tess for the $10 super chat to say, done did it. Family book Hamilton tickets for New York City New Year's Eve trip. Gonna see the OG George Washington. Maybe send you in management a belated Xmas gift from the show. Stay strong, and you fucking Tess. I would love you forever. I would love you forever if you got me some Hamilton shit. I would love you forever if you got me some Hamilton shit, Tess. Please. I would love you forever. That was in the chat for Too Bad for the $2 super chat. Say I prefer arroz con polo, aka chicken and rice. I love chicken and rice too. That was in the chat for Chronically for the $19.99 super chat to say, as a disabled person, you're one of the least able streamers I watch. I literally try. I'm not perfect, and it's only because of the amazing people within our community that helps me and holds me accountable. Your understanding and advocacy for groups you're not a part of is appreciated. Always be unapologetically you. That's why we come here for you. I appreciate the hell out of you. That means a lot to me. I have no other choice but to be me because, everybody else is taken. Debbie's in the chat for Trey for the $5 super chat to say, while appeal court just ruled Trump can remove and replace slavery exhibit in Philly, shaking my head. Did they just do that? I know they had originally ruled that he couldn't do it. Did they re-rule that he could? Am I tripping? That was in chat for 1B Carrot for the $5 super chat to say pineapple on pizza. But have you ever tried fig on pizza with bacon? No, I haven't, but I would. That was in chat for Baca Baldwin for the $4.99 super chat to say Governor Jeremy Johnson and Senator Dr. Annie Anderson won their primary in SC coming through. Listen, they better fucking come through. Dub's in the chat for the super chats. Let's see here. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with something on the background?
No. And do we need a receipt for it today? No.
Nico, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the
You're all
background?
set.
I don't think Nico meant to come up. Guys. I don't think Nico meant to come up. Debbie's in the chat for B. What up, B? Said, hi, it's B. Just wanted to send a thank you because you saved me yesterday. I was this close to sticking a banana in my butt. It was no L, dude. It was funny. I am the T in the Q. Absolutely. Happy Pride to everyone, especially my Black trans sisters. Happy Pride to you. I hope you are having an amazing Pride Month and you are celebrating being who you are. And yes, guys, we made a decision yesterday, and I made sure to give everybody a heads up, except Kay. Kay didn't want to know. Kay wasn't here when we were talking about it, but she didn't want me to tell her about it. But let's see, is she here right now? Of course she wouldn't be in here right now. Oh, she is. Okay, there she is. Hey, Kay. Guys, we made a decision yesterday that you do not stick bananas in your butt. No butt bananas. Okay? So just an FYI, just in case anybody was thinking about it, no butt bananas. Are we all good? I need confirmation that everybody agrees that we're not doing butt bananas. Amanda said, maybe you don't. No, Amanda, we agreed on it. Why do we need to? No, we just, absolutely not. We talked about this yesterday. We talked about the, no, fucking cut it out. We talked about this yesterday. We said no butt bananas. Oh my fucking God. Not y'all like backtracking. We literally did this yesterday and we all agreed no butt bananas. You guys are just starting shit. You guys are literally just starting shit because we agreed on this yesterday. Not my body, my choice. Yes, Petty, during Pride Month, we came up, we as a community decided we weren't doing butt bananas. What about plantains? I guess, I don't know, we didn't talk about plantains. I don't know. All I know is we agreed no butt bananas. Everything else, it's above me. Everything else is above me. You know I'm gonna read this out loud. You know I'm gonna read it out loud. You know I will read that out loud. Kay said, make sure that it has a flared base and it should be okay. So apparently you can use butt bananas if it has a flared base. It'll be okay. I hate you guys sometimes. God damn it. You guys sometimes, I love you a lot. I do. But sometimes you guys are the worst. Holy smokes. I love you all so much, but sometimes you guys are the worst. People don't think, listen, really quick. Think about people that are watching right now who have never been here before. And they're like, these people are fucking weird. There's thousands of weirdos right here, right now. Think about that. They're literally seeing us talk about butt bananas and they're like, these guys are weird. And then they're not gonna stay because we're talking about butt bananas. This is why we can't have nice things. This right here is why we can't have nice things, guys. God damn it. And then they're gonna go back and tell other people chats, you know, they was talking about butt bananas over in Santana chat. I don't know why they were doing that. He said, what if they like butt bananas? Well, that's a good point. That is a good point. What if they like it? I don't know what's wrong with you people. Oh, I can't wait to tell my therapist this one. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to tell my therapist about you guys. Holy shit. I cannot wait to tell my therapist about you all. Wait until I run tell that. Wait until I fucking run tell that. No, I'm not gonna stop telling. I tell on y'all all the time, every single time. Goddamn butt bananas. Kay said, "What's wrong with us? It's you. You're the problem. I'm not the problem. I'm innocent. I'm super innocent. I'm the victim. Literally, I'm the victim in this situation. It's not me, chat. It's you. I'm not. You're the no. I'm not. No, I'm talking about I'm the common denominator. That is completely inaccurate. That is absolutely not the truth. I didn't start shit. I read off a donation. You can't blame me. Accountability absolutely avoids me. You started it, we finished it. It's not true. That's not. I'm literally just trying to read off donations. That's it. That's it. That's all. You guys know I'm like fucking Ron Burgundy. If you put it on the screen, I will read it. Like, that's the problem. When people send shit, I read it. God damn it. That was in the chat for Carlita for the $2 donation saying, my son is disabled and requires 24/7 care. It has opened my eyes to my own ableism, not to mention the way that our country views disabilities. Like fucking facts. That's a whole thing. That's literally a whole thing. I'm so glad to hear you say that. And you know, the crazy part about like a lot of these issues is people don't actually deal with these issues until it hits home, which is a sad thing. But yeah. I don't know. W's in the chat for the don't know. W's in the chat for Kristen for the $9 donation saying thank you. W's in the chat for Christy for the $21 donation saying I'll follow you anywhere. Keep it up. Don't follow me to hell if you believe in it. FYI, Sean and I have first class tickets to hell. We're gonna be sitting side by side on a Greyhound bus to hell. So just an FYI, Sean and I have first class Greyhound tickets to hell. Please don't let me bring you with us. Just saying. New stem unlocked butt bananas. Yeah. Oh, yeah, front of the bus. You think we're gonna sit at the back of the bus? Did you know Juneteenth is tomorrow? You think we're gonna sit at the back? Ain't no fucking way. That was in chat for Angela for the $3 donation saying, I was the director of training for disability. Hey, Athena, disability advocacy organization. The only one run 100% by people with disabilities. I was taught. You are fucking lying. Why do you say that? Sorry. I don't even know if she's in the is she thank you for the frogs. I don't even know if she's in the live right now. I'm just talking to her like she can hear me. I don't even know if she's like even in the live. I'm just replying to her like she's watching. I don't think she's watching. Guys, remind me to reply to Athena. I was taught politeness as a child, which means you hold the door for people I had to be untaught that very quickly. I still have to check my good manners. Yeah, like that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing. And again, like I'm not telling people like don't hold the door for people. It's just like understanding that people that do live with disabilities aren't less than. And so that doesn't mean that you have to overcompensate. Like it's a whole thing. That was in chat from Flamingo. Thank you for that. That like we don't have to overcompensate for them. Like that's the big part. That was in chat from Marie for the $10 donation saying, anybody else feel like donating $1 to Planned Parenthood for every obnoxious We Are Charlie Kirk guest for charity of your choice? Yeah, you know what? We'll start doing that. If they come back up and keep doing that shit every time, yeah, that's what we'll do. That's the deal, guys. Anytime these fucking trolls come up here and do it, I need everyone to send $1 and we'll keep track and we'll send $1 or we'll send the donations to, you said Planned Parenthood. I don't know. Let's pick a different charity. That's what we'll do. We'll pick a different charity, but every time they come up, you guys send $1 and then we'll donate that because fuck them and fuck Charlie Kirk too. W's in the chat for Amanda for the $10 donations, and thank you for arguing on behalf of poor people. Poor people are better off here. Should never be an acceptable argument. Poverty shouldn't exist. Like fuck it, that was crazy that he said that. Feed America. Feed America is a great charity. I do like Trevor Project. I also really like Rain. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out a charity. But we'll do that. Human Rights Campaign. Austin said Rain. I fucks with Rain. I really, really like Rain. I do like Trevor Project too, though. Actually, yeah, let's do the Trevor Project. So if they come back up here doing that, that's perfect. That's perfect. Every time they come up and do that stupid shit, we'll take $1 donation from everybody, and then at the end of every live, how many ever times they do that, whatever we get, we'll send it over to the Trevor Project. Is that a deal, chat? You guys, do we all agree? Deal? Okay. It's gonna take away from your butt banana money, but it shouldn't be that much. That's what we'll do. Poverty should never exist. We're rich enough that everyone should have basic living wages. To even mention poor people says that we're failing, right? Like that's the point. That's the point. I didn't bring shit back up. No deal. I need the bananas. That's fucking crazy. That is a fucking wild statement, Turtle. That is a wild statement. Turtle said, no deal. I need the bananas. Oh my God. You guys are fucking unhinged. You are so unserious. You guys are so unserious. Oh my God. That was in the chat for J Hops for the 5. Says Sonia in the chat. Hey, thank you, Tess. Sonia in the chat said, guess that would be arguing USA is a social safety net for the rest of the world, but not for you. Like fucking facts. Fucking facts. We're the social safety net for everyone else except for American citizens. W's in chat for Heather for the $5 donation saying, Norway and other Nordic countries also don't have property taxes, which helps limit unhoused people. Yeah, facts. That was in the chat for Tucker for the $1 donation and just sent some confetti. I appreciate you, Tucker. That was in the chat for Jared for the $1 donation saying, friend, just had to share this. A local place has a special oxtail. You are fucking lying. Oxtail pizza? Just ate that stuff like there was no tomorrow. Nothing will ever come close to being fucking oxtail pizza? Shout out to them. W's in the chat. What up, bro? For the $5 donation, saying favorite Hamilton song, Stars and Ships. I mean, yeah, is it Stars and Ships? I think this is what it's called, Stars and Ships. Stars and Ships. The song that I listen. So anytime I listen to Guns and Ships, that's what it is, Guns and Ships. Anytime that I listen to Hamilton and management isn't around and she walks in and she's like, oh God, what's wrong? Like anytime she hear me listening to Hamilton, then she thinks something is wrong. Because when my grandmother passed away during COVID, I listened to Wait For It on repeat over and over and over and over and over and over and over, like nonstop. Because the part that got me was like, death doesn't discriminate from the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. So anytime management hears me listening to Hamilton, she's just like, oh, fuck, what happened? Like every single time. Deb's in the chat for Jane. Thank you for 5. I'm glad that you're here, bro. Deb's in the chat for just Devin for the $2 super chat. Say just Devin again. The real question is, does coleslaw belong on pork barbecue sandwiches? Yes, it's fucking awesome. I was born in Virginia, and for me, it's a yes. Also, no but bananas allowed. Exactly. Absolutely. Debbie's in the chat for Marie for the $1 donation, saying, where did the bananas go to? Wait, why did the banana go to the doctor? Because it wasn't peeling well. Thanks, Adam, for restarting the dad joke. I fucking hate dad jokes. Debbie's in the chat for Hannah for the $2 donation. PSA, only use body safe items that are flared. The charcoal team will talk about you forever. Not the what? I'll talk about you forever if a doctor has to intervene. If you have to go to the doctor to get something out of your butt, then you're doing it wrong. If you have to go to the doctor to get something out of your butt, then maybe you're doing it wrong. Yes. If you have to go to the doctor to get it out, you're doing something wrong. No, jet planes, not or something right. Not if you got to go to the doctor to get it out. Oh, you guys are gaslighting the shit out of me now. Ain't no fucking matter of opinion. You guys are gaslighting me. Ain't no way. Devin sent another $20 donation saying, at work listening, would genuinely like to understand this flaccid self-preservation position you're holding. Sounds like the same excuse white people use to avoid a lot of social issues. Devin, if you've been watching me, when have you ever seen me take a quote-unquote flaccid self-preservation position? I literally get to say whatever the fuck I want, and I don't run from anything. But if I say that I'm not going to speak on something, it's because it's my decision, not because I'm scared or being a coward, but it's because I know me. And I'll say this, Devin, if you feel so strongly about it, then use your voice. I'm sorry. Like, you're at work, fine, cool. Come and catch me another time. But you sitting here pretending as if I have to talk about this thing that I'm clearly saying that it's a boundary, and I know for a fact that I would not be able to properly communicate this thing is fucking idiotic. It's stupid. It's literally stupid. It's literally stupid. When I sit here and tell people, like I've had this conversation with white women a million times over and over and over, and I've told them like literally, hey, having a conversation or advocating for something without being properly educated is harmful. And I'm telling you that I'm not properly educated. And even if I educate myself more, I would not be able to properly articulate the advocacy work that I'm looking to do. You still want me to do it? You don't care what it looks like. You just want it done. Got it. Got it. You don't care what it looks like. You just want it done. Not here. W's in chat for Lori for the $1 donation saying, if it doesn't have a flared base, then butt bananas become gut bananas. God damn it. W's in chat for Brookie for the $1 donation saying, I appreciate you. I appreciate you more. W's in chat for Benjamin for the $1 donation saying, that came from Dean. Hashtag blame Dean. Hashtag blame Dean. W's in chat for Brittany for the $1 donation said, send a banana to the butt. Send a banana to the butt. Love you. Happy. And then set the hand hearts. Guys, please don't put bananas in your butt. W's in chat for Mr. Cupcake for the $2 donation saying, Santana said to use a butt banana, so I did. I did not tell you guys to do that. I did not. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Not Yours, who sent a $1 donation saying, this country is a dumpster fire. You cannot take away our butt bananas. I'm not trying to take away your butt bananas. W's in the chat for Ashley for the $10 donation said, I am Ron Burgundy. Absolutely. Absolutely. W's in the chat for Abigail for the $2 donation saying, sorry, it's not a lot. Abigail, stop. Thank you so much for the 2. You're fucking awesome. Struggling college kid. Okay, so no butt bananas. I wasn't here yesterday, so I didn't agree, but whatever. But what about butt cucumbers? That's above my pay grade. I don't have the answers because that's above me. Someone please take that up with the manager of the company or some shit. I don't know. Fucking facts, Allie. Fucking facts. W's in chat for Allie. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for using your voice because you are 100% correct. W's in the chat for Marie for the $5 donation saying, me again. Let's go to the Trevor Project. I'm in. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we'll do Trevor Project. I like the idea of doing like a Trevor Project for the We Are Charlie Kirk dipshits. W's in chat for Amanda for the $5 donation. Santana, maybe make a wheel of names for the charities and spin it. Oh, that would be. What do you guys think about that? Should we make like a wheel? That actually would. You got fucking butt bananas 2026. You guys are wild. Did you literally just say butt bananas 2026? The wheel is tough. It is tough, Petty. I don't know how to make a wheel though. You said the Heritage Foundation? God damn, that's like sinister.
Put bananas in my butt. No, don't put bananas in my butt. I told you several times before, my butt.
You're not in on this joke. You don't get to do that. I don't know how to make a will. What's the P.O. box? You'll make a will? Send me an email. You got me on the will, K? It is tough. That is tough. Debbie's in chat for Kimberly for a $5 donation saying, just call me Vajee. Vajee? This is only towards the butt banana funds. I'm here for the banana butt fund. God damn. This is only towards the butt banana funds. I'm here for the banana butt fund. You guys are unfucking hinged. What are we doing? You guys are unhinged. What are we even doing anymore? You guys are not serious people. You guys are not serious people. W's in chat for Francis for the $5 donation. I will never not cry when I hear One Last Time. Christopher Jackson voice converts so much emotion. I could not agree more. W's in chat for Sophia for the $1 donation saying, I'm up to 4 bananas. How many more can I stop? I would have stopped at 1, but I guess go for gold. W's in chat for Sophia. Do you want royalties for the soon coming but banana content? No, actually, I would not like to be. So please, God damn it, please don't go around telling people that I have anything to do with butt bananas. God damn it, please don't tell people that. Please don't. Holy shit, please don't tell people that. Please don't tell people. I had nothing to do with it. No, this is the one time I don't want the grift. Somebody else can have that one. You guys can have all the credit for that one. You can literally have all. You know what? You know what? This is why Donald Trump won the election. This right here, this right here is why Donald Trump won the election. Don't worry, I got you. And I'm letting you guys know this is why. It's because we are unserious people and we live in unserious times. So if you have any questions about why Donald Trump won the 2024 presidential election, it's literally because you guys are unserious people living in unserious times. See? This is on you guys. This is literally on you. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Guys, we live in a society.
I came to tell you something really important that's not related to bananas.
Please don't say it's a dad joke.
No, absolutely not. Did you see that Christopher Jackson is going back to Hamilton for September through January?
Yeah, that's what Tess was telling me about.
And
they're going to be in New York, right?
Yes.
I might really need to go. Okay, so this is the thing, right? I don't.
Join the Hamilton Lottery. Download the app. Lottery? It's an app for Hamilton. And I don't care how many leftists want to side-eye me for this. I love Hamilton. I love it. I've seen it 4 times now, 2 of which front row.
Oh, I would definitely pay to go see Hamilton.
But no, so if you download the Hamilton app, they open up seats for the lottery, and it's the best opportunity to win is if you do one of the matinee lotteries. But you literally just you get 2 tickets. They're not completely free. If you win, you have to pay $10, but $10 for front row seats. Come on.
Can you send me
yes.
how I can download that, please?
Yes.
Because I'm not
yeah, I know you're
for that.
Well, you don't have to go to New York. I mean, to see Christopher Jackson, you would, but they do the lottery for all of the different locations. I think currently the lottery's open for the Broadway and for Nashville.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
I've
I'll
always
send it
wanted
to
to
you.
go see something on Broadway. I saw Lion King in South Carolina. I took my boys to see Lion King in South Carolina. That was kind of dope.
You should try. Everybody should try. It's worth it. But anyways, that's all I wanted. I will be nice to you today, I suppose.
And thank you for not talking about butt bananas.
Oh, I mean, it did seem a little like kink shaming, but you know, it is what it is. It's weird coming from the man who's had his mouth on all the meats.
All the meats across the U.S.
Bye.
I stand by that. That was in chat for Petty. I stand by that statement. I stand by that statement. You guys can shame me if you want to, but I stand by that statement. I'm a meat connoisseur. Yep. Yep. Meat to meat. W's in the chat for Kim for the $10 donation. Watching your lives, I've learned things that I never knew. Kim, I appreciate you for that $10 donation. I'm sure that's before we start talking about butt bananas. Like, I'm positive that's before we start talking about butt bananas. Also, FYI, if you guys are in the request, only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. Not going to hold you guys. Like, I want to get some more debates, but I can't. Like, I'm trying to get through. God damn it! I'm trying to get through these thank yous. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with something on the background?
Love you, Santana.
Only request up if you're a Trump supporter, disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. W's in the chat for Abigail for the $1 donation. Saying, that says no, vote, not love Santana. No, I'm just going to take that as love Santana. God damn it, Dwayne. E2, Dwayne. E2. I did, Vega. I did. I read that off. I read yours off. I appreciate you. W's in the chat for Heather for the $2 donation. And you keep talking about pizza. So I got pizza. Oh, I'm so jealous. The butt stuff almost made me choke on my pizza because I'm laughing while eating. Probably shouldn't do that. Yeah. That happens to me a lot too. I see your cash up. I'm literally, you guys keep sending stuff and I'm trying to catch up. That like I'm give me a minute. Let me get through them. I'm hoping I haven't missed anyone. W's in chat for Amanda for the $5 donation saying Mozart wrote a song about licking. That was in chat for Amanda for the $5 donation. Mozart wrote a song about licking his asshole, and people still like his stuff. God damn it. God damn it. That's why we can't have nice things, guys. That was in chat for Cassie for the $1 donation saying no bananas in the butt. Got it. Exactly. Just that easy. Just that easy. Oh, God, I'm so scared to look at the message Kay just sent. That was in chat for Elizabeth for the $1 donation saying thoughts on... That was in chat for Elizabeth for the $1 donation. Thoughts on butt pizza. LMAO. There's no wrong way to do pizza. W's in the chat for Tess for the $5 donation saying, be honest, when you started doing lives, did you ever think you'd have to say words? Please, guys, don't put banana. No, I never in my life thought that this would have to be a conversation. But banana sounds like something the CIA does, but worse. Yeah, with hummus. I never thought, like, legitimately, I never thought these conversations would be ones that I would have to have. What did you walk into? A complete mess. You walked into a mess. W's in the chat for Tess with a $5 donation saying Trump bananas are just baby carrots cut in half. W's in the chat for Hannah for the $1 donation. Said, I would like to add the Victory Fund to the will. They help support the queer community, individuals run for office. Yeah. Get them to K. K's going to make the will. We're putting K in charge of making the will. So if you guys have recommendations as far as what you want to add to the will, make sure K has them, and then we'll get the will. Deb's in chat for Jaden for the $5 donation saying new name for the community. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not, Jaden. I don't know why you would choose violence like that. I thought we were better than this, but apparently you just like fucking decided to choose violence. I'm not exactly sure what I did to you, but like apparently, I say it. That was in the chat for Jaden for the $5 donation saying new name for the community, SBB, Santana's Butt Bananas. And then you guys are going to wonder why, like if this is the last live, if you guys never see me on a live again after today, it's because you and your butt banana stuff. That right there. Because at this point, I might as well go get a real job. Because at least they won't have me talking about butt bananas. I'm just joking, Reese. I wouldn't leave you guys. Depends on the job. You know what? You right. You actually right. He said, not me coming into the phrase butt bananas. Oh, you've missed so much. You've missed so much. Indulge sponsor. You guys are so fucking petty. Dubs in chat for Lily for the $1 donation saying butt banana fun or banana butt fun. And spell fun, F-U-N-D, or fun, F-U-N. You guys are petty as shit. There's so many of these. Why are you guys sending these? It literally just keeps coming. Holy fuck, it just keeps coming. No pause. No pause. Happy Pride Month. That was in the chat for Brittany for the $5 donation saying someone stole a zucchini from my garden. Now I'm really wondering what they did with it. Yep. Hopefully not butt stuff. That was in chat for Not Yours for the $1 donation. Just opened my Venmo to send another message. And the main screen on Venmo is advertising bananas to me. Ain't no fucking way. Look at Big Brother. I didn't start that. That's Big Brother. That's literally Big Brother. W's in the chat for Not Yours for the $1 donation saying, do you think we can get Gwen Stefani to change her song to spell out but bananas, but bananas, but bananas, but no. I don't think so. That was in chat for Jaden for the $1 donation. Saying anything is a banana if you. God damn it. That was in chat for Jaden for the $1 donation. Said anything's a banana if you're brave enough. I literally was almost done. I had 3 more, and now I got fucking 12. I had 3 more thank yous. Now I got fucking 12. And I'm not even looking at Kay. Kay, you can stop sending me messages because I know you're choosing violence. I know for a fact that Kay is choosing violence right now. And listen, I can't deal with that. Mm-mm. I'm gonna speed run this because you guys are unhinged. No, ain't no free K messages. Absolutely not. There's no telling what K just sent. It said an image. There's no telling. How are you trying to support?
We are but banana.
All right, guys. Send $1. We haven't gotten the will yet, but send $1 and we'll do. I think that counts. Right? Does that count? I don't know. That was in the chat for Marilyn for the $2 for butt bananas for you. Butt bananas for you. Like Santana speaks for you. That was in chat for Crystal for the $5 donation. I don't know what I missed, but here's a peach and a banana. God damn. I will say this. Do me a favor, guys. Next time Solid is live and you guys see Solid live, go into his comment section and spam peaches. Like just a bunch of peaches. Fill his screen up with peaches. Okay? We understand? Yep, with peaches. We're gonna spam Solid's chat with peaches. Okay? Just peaches, yeah. No context, just peaches. Don't say words, just peaches. And then Solid gonna be like, hey, you bunch of freak bobs. That's how he says it. You bunch of freak bobs. Jeff called somebody bucko the other day. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Jeff told the dude, listen here, bucko. I was like, what? Jeff called somebody fucking bucko. He was serious. Yeah, he did glitch. I was like, fucking bucko. Oh, shit. That was in the chat for Sonny for the $1 donation. Said, I love it here. Banana, thank you for all that you do. Thank you. You know what the funny thing is? You guys know what management nickname is? You guys know what management's nickname is? It is banana. It is banana. And the first ever LLC that I started was Santana Banana. No bullshit. Santana Banana was the first LLC that I ever had. Fucking. Fucking Kismet. It's Kismet. It's fucking Kismet. Yes, this is the circle of life. That was in the chat for Nia for the $2 donation saying we were so unserious because Trump won and we're desperately trying to cope. You know what? Nina's fucking right. I will give you that one. Because sometimes we just gotta be delusional. Like sometimes we just gotta be delusional, and I'm with it. W's in chat for Jared for the one for justice for butt bananas. W's in chat for Jared for the one. No pause. No pause. I know that's right. W's in chat for Holly for the one. Thank you for not talking about butt bananas while my landlord was in the room. God damn. My buffalo chicken pizza was for lunch. It was fire. Oh my God. I could listen. If anyone is at work listening to this shit right now, you guys are going on a pip. If you are at work listening to the shit that we're saying right now, you are going on a pip. As a matter of fact, just go ahead and log off. If you're listening to this right now while at work, just go ahead and log off. Ain't no fucking way. I absolutely believe that HR just pulled you into a meeting. What's a PIP? It's a performance review. Taking a half day, yeah. Just don't try to blame me when you get to HR. You work at the airport, they need you. Performance improvement plan. Yep, that is a PIP. That's absolutely a PIP. You're self-employed, I know that's right. You work from home. Have I ever been to Nebraska? No. But I would like some corn from there. W's in chat for Bakari for the $5 donation. Appreciate you being the only male streamer to not debate on abortion. Bro, big ups to you. Yeah, I just like the shit that bothers me is like men almost they want to talk about shit that ain't got nothing to do with them. Like the only reason they feel comfortable talking about it is because it's not their body. That's why they get so uncomfortable when I start talking about mandatory vasectomies. Like they hate that shit. They hate the thought of actually having to have, and I always say, all you got to do is a quick snip. And if I really want to get into it, I'll be like, yeah, just snip your balls. Like they love debating abortion because it's not them. But as soon as you talk about a fucking quick outpatient procedure, they lose all the smoke for it. All the fucking smoke for it. Don't tell your boss that I did that. Absolutely not. That was in chat for Joanna for the one. Before COVID, I volunteered as an usher at my local theater. That was really cool to see Broadway shows for free. That's fucking awesome. I miss it. Love you. I love you too. I'm a theater kid. The first play, the first play that I was ever in, it was in elementary school. It was the Magic School Bus. I was Ralphie. And the last musical I was in from graduating from high school was The Sound of Music. Starting in middle school, I was in Theater Odyssey. So there's that. My favorite musical, Hamilton. Absolutely Hamilton. That was in chat for Elite Gunner for the $5 donation saying banana in the tailpipe and is name the movie. Also read Twitch. LOL. Google will name. I'm gonna get the Twitch. Like I'm telling, I'm just trying to catch up. Like they won't stop sending donations. I promise you, Twitch, YouTube. I'm not like ignoring you guys, but they like literally. I still have 14 now to read. I literally have 14. I was at. It just they keep sending them. That's why I said I got to start speed running it. I'm not ignoring you guys. It's just they won't stop with the banana stuff. It's 15 now. I'm not ignoring. I'm going to get over it. Okay. Chat, lock the fuck in. Hey, J-Hop.
I think that was an accident. I was tapping.
Oh, okay. I thought that you had something introspective that you wanted to share.
Sort of, but not really. Kay handled it. I had posted in the comments a long time ago that it depends on what the material is and if it has a flared base.
I trusted you, J Hobbs. I trusted you. And
My bad.
like you literally just Judas me. What are we doing? God damn it. Now, I distrust white women. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Valid.
Yeah. All right. I appreciate you. I did fall for the banana in the tailpipe. All right. I'm going to speed run these guys because I really want to get some debates. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. I really want to debate. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with something on the background?
Yep.
Can you turn down the music in the background?
Yeah. Better.
You think so, Shizzy? Are you going to STR?
What's that?
STR. You are a Trump supporter or disagree?
Trump supporter. 22, 2004, March 14.
Is it me, chat, or does he just sound super low? And you sound super low.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'll pitch it up a little. I have vocal strain from a concert I went to yesterday.
Oh, good. What concert did you go to?
Reaching Weasels. It's a band. They're on tour.
Okay. You want to tell me how today, June 18th, 2026, you still support Donald Timothy Trump?
Okay, Santa Ana. Personally, it's because, well, in my opinion, I don't think I can ever be a liberal or a Democrat because pretty much all of them stick big freaking bananas up their ass, spin and like it, and personally, no brainer.
What's wrong with that? It's
I don't
Pride
know.
Month. Are you like shaming people and their sexual preferences?
You.
Say it again.
Almond Splash is shit talking me in the TikTok chat.
Oh, okay. Hey, why do you have a problem with dick?
Well, because my neighbors are gay and they do it and it's loud and annoying.
Nobody's gonna shame you for that. We don't care. Like literally, like this entire time we've been saying we don't care if you stick stuff in your butt. You not wanting or you not liking people putting stuff in their butt.
Of course you like sticky stuff up your butt.
You don't know what I like. Have you taken me on a date?
Maybe.
No, you haven't. If you've never taken me on a date, you don't know what I like putting in my butt.
Well,
anyway, listen.
Okay.
Just because you have an issue, hold on. Just because you have an issue with the queer community doesn't mean that you should actually support a fascist.
What the fuck is a fascist?
Go look it up. I don't talk to stupid people. Yeah, he's never dated Chocolate Thunder before. Never in his life have he dated Chocolate Thunder. Kennedy, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. And they're not funny. Yeah, he could never. I'm too fucking expensive for them. We all know Trump supporters are brokies. We know Trump supporters are brokies. They send all their money to Trump for watches and hats and shoes and shit. You think a Trump supporter can take me on a date? Y'all done send all y'all money to buy fucking Trump vodka. You can't afford to take me on a date. Yeah, I would never. Absolutely. We got standards here. You guys Trump supporters aren't classy enough for butt bananas. Debbie's in the chat for Heather for the $1 donation saying, I just want to say as well, happy early Juneteenth in case I'm not on TikTok tomorrow. Holy shit. Debbie's in the chat for you, Heather. That's cool. That's absolutely cool. Debbie's in the chat for Heather. Debbie's in the chat for Amy for the $5 donation saying, allegedly, butt raccoons are possible. I have no interest in that at all. I wonder what the raccoon to the butt conversation rate is. How many bananas not conversation, conversion. And please don't fuck with raccoons, period. Like, seriously, they got rabies. And the last thing you want is rabies in your asshole. Because if you get rabies in your asshole, then they have to cut it off. Sphincter. I was in the chat for Rachel for the $5 donation saying, I love your use of humor as a coping mechanism. Can you tell me the bad news in a good way? Also, please no butt bananas. Yeah. That's always been a thing for me. I often mask like disappointment, hurt, harm, all this other stuff that I've endured through comedy. But I said, fuck, I just bit my tongue. Sorsha, I'm not gonna lie, you probably shouldn't be here because this is not a civilized chat at the moment. Sorsha, they are hyper fixated on butt bananas, and I have 17 donations that I still have to read that's allocated to butt bananas. Not to mention what's happening on Twitch or YouTube. Sorsha, I don't think this is a place for you to be today. I don't understand what's happening. And at this point, it seems like I'm being bullied. I'm gonna keep reading them because I am Ron Burgundy. You said what's happening? For some reason, somebody want to talk about butt bananas. Sorsha, don't worry, I got you. Here, this is a point of reference. This is what they've been wanting to talk about, Sorsha. They want to talk about butt bananas. Don't stick bananas in your butts. It's a whole thing, Sorsha. Just trust me. It's a whole thing. It's literally a whole thing. It's literally a whole thing. That was in chat for Sophie for the $1 donation saying, with butt bananas, of course, we keep coming. That was in chat for Renell for the $5 donation saying, can we send used fruits and veggies to Trump? I would advocate for it. That was in chat for Tess for the $5 donation saying, I think there's a correlation between declining white birth rate and the low amount of produce on the shelves. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. God damn it, Sorsha. Sorsha said it's a whole thing. HOLE, yes, it actually is a whole thing, Sorsha. God damn it, not you two. Not you two. That was in chat for Deanna for the one said, like I promised. Yeah, I don't believe you guys. I don't trust you guys anymore. That was in chat for Patricia for the one for the butt fun. That is, you guys are unhinged. That was in chat for Manders for the one. Meanwhile, on Twitch, you missed the whole ass hype train for butt bananas. We see where your priorities are. Manders, I'm literally just trying to get through this so I can read off the rest, but they won't fucking stop. W for Manders for the one for the wheel. That was in the chat for Sharon for the one. Trevor Project. I think we should, we're going to add that on for sure. That was in chat for Kelly for CK Will. Oh, wait, no. Don't send it yet because we haven't made the will. God damn it. If you guys sent the one for, don't send the stuff for the will yet. I got to mark these. We're not doing that just yet, but I'll mark them. That was in the chat for Jaden for the one. Bro, I'm listening every day at work, but I'm driving. My customers are watching me cry, laughing, looking crazy. I can't explain, but no, fuck that. No, fuck that. Every single one of you, if you are at work or in public and you are laughing and someone is trying to figure out why you're laughing, then you have to explain butt bananas. If I have to sit up here and do this, you don't get to hide and listen to me. You go explain butt bananas to the people around you. No, fuck that, Teddy. No, Teddy, you go tell them about butt bananas. If I got to do it, then you got to do it too. If you are in public and someone hears you laughing, you must tell them about butt bananas. God damn it, please don't do a butt banana edit. Sorsha, that feels like violence. If Sorsha, he said, please. Holy shit, if she did a butt, but okay. I don't know why y'all bully me the way you do. That was in chat for Nina for the two said, do it the farm way. No snip, rubber band. Yeah, that's how they should get it. That was in the chat for Joseph for the 5. Tuned in to hear what's a pip. I screamed Gladys Knight back up, you donut. Then obviously got the context. Yeah, like the chat's going on the pip, if I'm going to be honest. That was in chat for Anna for the dono. Ohio corn, Nebraska corn. Sincerely, and an Ohioan and firsthand witness of the Hawkeyes beating the Huskers in March Madness. Okay, so you're saying go with Ohio. Okay. Not Ohio, Iowa. God damn it. Iowa, not Ohio. That was in chat for Mamie for the one. I make gourmet sugar cookies from home. Also, why aren't you on Threads? Because it seems like a lot of work. I'm gonna be honest. That was in chat for Jaden for the 5. Theater kid through and through here too. First ever play was Beauty and the Beast. You were a villager, then the Heights, and it led to Univasa in high school. Dream roles are Aladdin, Burr, Lafayette, anything in Little Shop. I fucking love Little Shop of Horror. I fucking love Little Shop of Horror. And then when management and I go to Arizona, I like to go to casino, but the casino in Arizona has a Little Shop of Horror game. Fucking love Little Shop of Horror. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me, Seymour. That was in the chat for Lewis for the donation. Holy shit. I'm really Elisa, I'm really happy to hear that I was able to bring you a little bit of levity. I hope everything's okay. I'm just happy that you're here and a part of our community. Seriously, I appreciate the hell out of you. W's in chat for Jawan for the $4.20 donation, saying meat to meat, meat to meat. W's in chat for Amy for the $5 super chat donation, say there are multiple. Why would you send that, Amy? Why would you send that, Amy? There are a multitude of banana dildos on the interweb. So I say, do put bananas in your butt the safe way. Yep, she made me read that. Don't dude me. I'm just reading the fucking donations. Do not dude me. I'm literally just reading what's on the screen. I'm literally just reading what's on the screen. Do not blame me. That was in chat for Lori for the $1 donation, saying for the Wheel of Charity. Hold it. I'm going to save this, but we don't have the will yet. Just hold tight, guys. That was in chat for Marie for the 7. I looked it up. Season 1, episode 12, Russian love poem for the Law and Order SVU. With the butt banana murder by allergy. This is my coffee money for penance for my butt sins. I'm going to stop. Now, you guys are going to make me stop the grift. Like, if we're going to be honest, this right here, this is going to shut down the grift. No more grifting. They, like, literally, when people come on here and they're going to say, oh, Santana, you're not a grifter anymore. What happened? How did you change things around where you weren't on the internet grifting? And I'm going to be like, because they kept sending me butt banana stuff. And I couldn't do it. Shut up and take my money. You guys are fucking insane. W's in chat for Jared for the 1. Santana butt banana, new line of products. Chocolate Thunder. W's in chat for Terry for the 1 for the butt banana fun. W's in chat for Terry for the 1 for another butt banana fun. W's in chat for Brian for the 1. Told my boss about butt names. So funny. HR is here. Yeah, Brian. When you tell your boss about butt bananas, I'm pretty sure HR is next. That doesn't surprise me. That was in chat for Heather for the $5 donation. I love to send you a hat, P.O. Box. Yeah, if for a lot of people who sent the email about the P.O. Box address, I replied to those emails yesterday, so check your email. If you want the P.O. Box, just shoot me a email. The link is in my link tree, and I'll send it over to you. W's in chat. Thank you for the 5. All right. Those are all the donos. Let me check YouTube and then Twitch. Hey, W's in chat for Rocky. W's in chat for Leah for the $5 or $4.99 super chat to say, I scrolled out for a few to take a call and came back to butt bananas with flared bases. Also, does your seat in hell have a lake view of fire? No, we don't have enough money to get a lake view. So our seats are like in the middle. Like that's a part of our first class bus ticket to hell. We have to sit in between people. So, yeah. You guys, I don't know what the fuck is happening over there. I'm not even going to read that comment. I'm not even going to read that comment out loud. I'm not even going to read that out loud. Not J-Hops choosing violence. Not Sorsha and J-Hops tag teaming to choose violence. That was in the chat for Aunt Pickle for the $2 super chat to say, disabled people are the only marginalized class that you can join. Holy shit, I never thought about that. That actually, yeah. Wow. That was in the chat for Ray J. Carey for becoming a late night tuber. That was in the chat for the Neon Explorer for the $2 super chat to say, would you rather this or nonsense? Would you rather this nonsense or chicken banana? I don't know what chicken banana is, but I guess I'll take this. It's not that bad. And Kay said that most of us will join during a lifetime. Yeah, that's actual facts. Holy shit. That was in chat for Unpickle for the $5 super chat to say, I don't know what's happening and what happened to my last message, but I still want to know how firm it is. How firm is what? What are we talking about? I'm assuming this is probably when we're talking about the rotten fruit that we're sending to Trump. It's got to be when we're talking about the rotten fruit when we're sending it to Trump. I don't know what's happening. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That was in the chat for 1B Carey, who sent a $2 super chat with the peach, banana, and laughing. That was in the chat for Feisty for the $5 super chat to say, butt banana bigot. I am not a butt banana bigot. Stop it, Feisty. That was in the chat for Agent Sex. That's the username. That's literally the username, Agent Sex. That's the username. Agent Sex said, butt bananas is so Gen Alpha coded. In my time, we talked about up butt coconut. We even have a national song about it on YouTube. You guys do know that we're supposed to be professional debaters here. We're supposed to be fucking professionals. We're supposed to be professionals. We're literally supposed to be the adults in the room. We're literally supposed to be the professionals. Sorry, my baby just sent me a text message, and if she sent me a text message, it's important. We gotta wait. Why the fuck did I? Oh yeah, I got you, baby. Yes. Why the fuck did I just accidentally open these DMs from Kay? Check them now, Sorsha. Why in the hell did I open these fucking DMs from Kay? Oh my God. Sorsha, I don't I see what this said. I haven't I haven't vetted this. I'm just gonna trust you. I don't know what this is, but I'm just gonna trust you.
Don't put bananas in my butt. No, don't put bananas in my butt. I've told you several times before. My butt is not a banana door. Don't put bananas in my butt.
And this is why you guys wonder why I don't trust white women. Right there. This is why I don't trust white women. This is why I talk about white women and how accountability is needed. Right there. That's prime example why I have trust issues when it comes to white women. Because of that, right there. Right there. Because of Kay, J Hops, and Sorsha. Right there. And 3 white women that I trusted, and then they do that to me. All 3 of them. Right there. God damn it. He said, can we talk about white men? No, they just crash out. They just crash out. For people in the comment section, it's an inside joke. Don't worry about it. You must be new here. It's okay. It's okay. I can say that. I have white friends. It's okay. I have white friends. It's almost like I'm white too. Don't worry about it. Thank you for the paper crane. I went to the grocery store and a white person helped me with my groceries. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I can do it. I once rode in an Uber with a white person. I promise you it's fine. We are all going to hell together. Just FYI. Like, just FYI, I am bringing you all to hell with me. Every single one of you are coming with me. You are all coming with me. I refuse to do that by myself. You'll drive. God damn it, Al. W's in the chat for Evan for the $5 super chat to say, I heard there was a video of you saying we should put bananas in our butt. We should we should. I did not say you should put bananas in your butt or your tailpipe. W's in the chat for 1B Carry to say, y'all stop now. We owe Santana a fruit basket to apologize. You know what's funny? Literally, God damn it, I shouldn't even, you know what? I'm not even gonna tell you guys that. No, never mind. Fuck it. Nothing's funny. I'm not even gonna tell you. No, I have nothing to say. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I am not gonna do it. Nope. 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 Not gonna do it. After I get off live today, I have to go over to Whole Foods and get some peaches, some plums, some nectarines, and some bananas. Now you want to come up.
Yeah, I want to debate the capitalism one. I disagree.
I don't even care, Noah. Like, I've been getting bullied up here. And then if you are not up here for emotional support, then at this point, no thank you.
I'm here to debate. I don't think capitalism is a failure. I think you're talking about crony capitalism.
Oh, my God. Damn it, Noah.
I think if we had real capitalism, Like, that's the only way we can liberate ourselves.
You know I'm gonna
as
clip
black
this.
people.
I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna pass this around so
You
people can
clip
hear
it.
you say
You can
this.
clip it.
No, go ahead. Say all the shit. As a matter of fact, Noah, floor is yours.
Okay. Yeah. So I read some John Locke the other day, and I realized liberalism and capitalism is the way. I think freedom is most embodied in our ability to own private property. And I think if you don't have private property, you don't have freedom, right? If I can't employ somebody, what type of freedom is that, right? If I can't extract surplus value from somebody, I don't want to live. And so capitalism, to me, like what we have right now is corporatism, right? We have like a Mussolini-esque economy. I'm trying to move away from that. If we had true capitalism will liberate us all. You feel me? And socialism never works. Socialism works in theory, but it goes against human nature. And if you look at like Stalin, he killed like what, 300 trillion people. Mao took everybody iPhone. I mean, I could go on. I don't know if you want to stop me. I can go on though.
I'm literally gonna clip this shit and then pin it to my homepage.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean, the information got to get out because you supporting, communist dictators with this prompt that you have here. You feel me? Who, starve their own people. Mao leapt forward. Stalin did the Holodomor. You feel me? And you going up for this. So clip this. If you clip it, I'm gonna put it on my page too.
Guys, Noah's not a serious person. If you guys don't know Noah, he is not a serious person. If you are unaware of Noah, please don't take anything that he said to heart. Noah is literally here to gaslight you guys. Noah gaslights people worse than me. Do you know how much you have to actually be a professional gaslighter to gaslight people more than me? Noah's not a serious person. W's in the chat from Miss Bella Silla for the $2 super chat to say booty banana is okay, right? No, because booty banana is just a substitution for butt bananas. No, you can't change the word to try to. No. W's in the chat for Tiffany for the $2 super chat to say we are butt bananas. Okay. Okay, that was actually. Charlie Kirk is rolling over in his grave for that one. Tiffany, expect a handwritten, fire-delivered letter for that one. Oh, they're coming to get you for that one. Israel is tracking your IP right now for that one, Tiffany. Shouldn't have did it. Shouldn't have did it. W's in the chat for Ray J. Carey for the $10 super chat to say, not sure what I walked into with the butt bananas, but I'm at work. Explain it. Go explain butt bananas to your coworkers. If you are at work, you now have an obligation to explain butt bananas to the people that you work with. Good luck. Good fucking luck. Hey, you're getting fired, bud. Hey, bud. Hey, meet them in HR, bud. Clock out, bud. Right now. Clock out right now. Good fucking luck, pal. You're fired, bucko. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That sounds like your boss. That is terrifying. As a middle-class person, I actually benefit from capitalism. You're lying. Jacko, you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Holy shit. W's in the chat for Melissa for the $2 super chat to say, we deserve ethnically sourced pasteurized fruit. Nothing but the best. W's in chat for the Taffy bot for the $2 super chat to say, don't put bananas in our chat, please. W's in the chat for the Taffy bot for the $5 super chat to say, if you post about bananas, you're banned. Sorry, I mean bananaed. I hate that because it was about bananas and a dad joke. That was a BOGO. That was literally a BOGO. That was literally fucking a BOGO. I hate that so much. I hate it so much. That was in chat for Just Devin for the $2 super chat to say, we will now refer to today as live as Bananaid. Honestly, once we end this live, I never want to talk about this again. Like, you get it all out now, no pause, because I never want to do this one again. W's in chat for Unpickle for the $1.99 super chat to say, how firm is the banana? Where have you been? W's in chat for the Taffy bot for the $2 super chat to say, give me a word that rhymes with Santana. I dare you. W's in the chat for Miss Donna for the $5 super chat to say, see, now look, this is Miss Donna. Miss Donna is actually a good person. Aaron Parnas just posted Michelle Obama's speech at the Obama Presidential Center. Not strong enough not strong enough adjective to describe. We might have to check that out. W's in the chat for Lord Tamayoshi for the $20 super chat to say, unregulated capitalism feeds on the worst traits of humanity while the rest of the world suffers. America needs the Nordic model where capitalism is regulated and focuses on the social programs for everyone. Like, I can agree with that, and not because I think like that's the end game. Like, I believe in things in phases, and I think it's necessary to take these phases because like some people want to jump all the way to the end, and which I would love that. I just don't think that's possible. I think we have to have a transition period. And so I'm good with that transition period, but we got to get the fucking transitioning. We got to get the transition fucking transitioning. And that's my whole point. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with something on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Hi,
you're
are you a
only
Trump
looking
supporter?
for I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I just
no
had a
worries.
question.
Is it about bananas?
No. Nothing to do with bananas. I just want your opinion. Have you heard what's going on with Kai Trump, like Trump's granddaughter and her friend Emma Markin?
Mm-hmm.
So it is alleged that they are dating, and I just wanted your opinion on that. I don't know if you think that's like an actual thing, or if you think that they're just like kind of baiting to get views.
Oh, I don't concern myself with like other people's relationships or kids dating. I don't legitimately. The only reason I know who the Kai person is because you said like it rung a bell there. I like Tom Holland and Zendaya is still kind of new to me. Yeah.
Okay. I hope you have a great day. And
what do you think
I don't think the
banana. What do you think about Flavor Flav picking Delicious over New York?
What?
What do you think about Flavor Flav picking Delicious over New York?
I don't understand. I'm so sorry.
Well, at first, like he picked Hoops, but then New York got another chance, and then he picked Delicious. After Pumpkin spit on New York.
What?
Old people stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll let you down. Have a good one.
Have a great rest of your day.
Yep. This live, I don't know what the fuck we're even doing anymore. Like, I legitimately, how long has it been since we actually debated? This live is off the rails. This live is off the rails. And there's literally thousands of people here just watching this. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Dave, it's been 2 hours since we had a debate. There's literally thousands of you watching this right now. And I don't know why. Debate me and I'll cook you. Oh no, you're a troll. I know you. You're a troll. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. If you're friendly, tap screen, share the live, send your daily heart. Me, it's only one coin. If you like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links, and link in the bio. Santana speaks for you. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat, and we'll read that out. Hi, William. Are you a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background?
They say why.
I bet they're still singing, not knowing that they were muted. I bet you they were singing their heart out, not realizing I muted them as soon as they started. It is human nature, but guess what? Michael Jackson did not play about people who couldn't sing. You know who my favorite petty person is? And no, it's not petty Triceratops. The most petty person, Prince. Yep. God damn it. You guys beat me to it. Yes. Prince was so fucking petty. No bullshit. No bullshit. One of my best friends, I tell him all the time, he literally has Prince energy. One of my best friends remind me of, as a matter of fact, let me tell you about this dipshit. He didn't fucking text me back. Hey, I'm talking shit about you on live right now. And I called you a dipshit N-word. Let me tell you. So I text him and, you know, I was telling him like, you know, happy Pride and all this other shit. And I was like, yo, you need to come to the West Coast and management and I will go like do Pride with you. Right. And why the fuck did he not text me back? You fucking asshole. That's the type of friend he is. We will all shame him. FYI, we will all shame him together. No, I don't have to explain butt bananas to him. I literally don't have to explain butt bananas to him. If you know, you know. I might have to explain it to other people, but I don't have to explain it to him. W's in the chat for Lord Tom and Yoshi for the $10 super chat to say something needs to change in America with the unregulated capitalism. Something will happen against the Epstein / billionaire plutocracy class within the next 10 years. I'm calling. I do too. I think so too. They're going to eat the rich. I almost spit my water out. Why? He knows. I tell you what, the funniest shit. So I'm not a part of the queer community, right? But I am a really good friend, right? So I'm straight, but I love my friends dearly. Tell me why I was checking out dudes for my best friend, trying to hook them up. I was like, so, you know, what do you like? What are you into? Okay. So okay. Yo, you should, hey, listen. So I was literally checking out dudes trying to hook my best friend up. Because you don't have to be gay to think a man looks good. Just saying. Happy Pride. Hook you up with a ball Marxist trade. No, listen, if you guys really, really want someone to hook you up, management is such a good judge of character. Like management is a really, really good judge of character. Like I'm telling you, when I tell you she can see through people, like it's a fucking superpower. You need to hire her? Yeah. Yeah. She is an amazing judge of character. I don't know if this person's going to load. Hi, Brad.
when
Are
did
you
you
a
watch
Trump
shit,
supporter or disagree
Santana?
with anything on the background? Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I've never been on a debate before. Yes, I wanted to talk with you about a couple of the things on the screen. First, I'd just like to understand your position better. When you say white privilege supremacy, same coin, same.
Till the facts come out, slap blood, sit down. Welcome to the ring now. Got the whole chat screaming when the logic break down. Welcome to the ring now. You ain't built for this smoke. Y'all slap nuts ain't got milk for these old donuts. So pipe down, you might drown. You don't want war with the king right now. Yeah, welcome to Sparring with Santana. Bring your sources or bring excuses, whatever. Doesn't really matter either way. You're about to get cooked. You should know who I am now.
You should, but just in case you don't know, I got you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, chat. Lock the fuck in. Let's get active. Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana. One-on-one debates with Trump supporters or anyone that disagrees with anything on the background. I am Santana. Keep tapping the screen, share the live, send your daily heartbeat. If you have not done so, it's only one coin. It will boost the live and push us out to the FYP. Also, make sure you hit that follow button. And if you like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. All right. So you said that you disagree. Can you remind me one more time? What's the topic that you disagree with there, where you like to start?
Well, just a couple of things. First, I'd like to just say I appreciate you. Appreciate your stream. I found you through Dean's live, Dean Parker, so on.
Who?
And sorry,
Found me through who?
Dean's live.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Anyways, I just would like to get some information. I obviously don't know everything. I'd like to first know where you are in terms of what you say about white privilege, supremacy, same coin, same bird. I tried to watch your live when you had your previous prompts, and I wanted to debate you about the whole white women thing, but I don't know if you'd still be up for that.
Yeah, well, let's start with the point on the background. When talking about white privilege and white supremacy, white privilege is a benefactor of white supremacy, and white supremacy is used to uphold white privilege. And so there are people who think for some reason we can actually dismantle white supremacy without acknowledging white privilege, and that just is not so. So the point being is that one, there needs to be a complete recognition of what white privilege is and how it is actually benefited via white supremacy, and then a persistent dismantling of white supremacy as a whole. I just, the problem is people who for some reason think that either one or the other exists, or just flat out denies both.
Okay. So you have a problem with someone denying white supremacy, but you don't necessarily have a problem with white privilege. I mean, of course, everyone has a problem with white privilege. What I mean is that you don't necessarily equate white privilege to white supremacy. Is that correct?
No, those are two separate things, but they are in the same spectrum. So a lot of people don't know that there is a line of demarcation for white supremacy and white privilege, but they are codependent.
Of course, that makes sense. Okay. And again, would you be open to talking about a couple of the prompts you had before your update of the new prompts?
Okay, so you can see that point?
Concede what?
That white supremacy and white privilege are two sides of the same coin.
I suppose so. I mean, I think we could talk more about it, but yeah, just something. Or something like that. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but that was for white men specifically.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay,
And
so you want to talk
it
about
just,
white women prioritize comfort, or white women don't care about white supremacy?
so are we not allowed to talk about white men? It has to be women?
Yeah. Are you a white man?
No.
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to talk about that. The reason,
Well, I mean,
reason being
here's
is because
are you a white man?
no.
Then, but if you are allowed to talk about it, why can't I?
Well, because I'm not defending a community that I don't belong to. Why should I let you speak for a community that you don't belong to?
Okay, but I've heard you defend other communities like trans people and whatnot. I mean, if you can speak for those people, why can't I speak for white men?
Well, one, because this isn't you're alive. Two, me actually speaking up is a difference for speaking over. And so when I talk about trans people, I may speak on human rights, but I don't. I'm sorry, I might speak on human rights as far as how all trans people deserve human rights. I never speak for trans people. I never talk about the actual premise of like, oh, this, that, or the third, or they do this or they do that. That's not my role to actually speak for trans people.
Okay. So just to get clarification, I mean, part of me felt that maybe some of your prompts are rage bait. So when you say white women prioritize comfort, you're not necessarily speaking to all white women, are you?
Oh, no, I'm
what is
talking
your
to
position
you
on that?
specifically, like you directly.
Okay.
Like you literally just proved the prompt without us even getting into it.
So just because I want to talk about something means I proved the prompt?
Yeah, the fact that you came up here and while engaging with one point on the background, which I do appreciate that, you quickly conceded so you could get to something that you wanted to talk about, which was specifically white men. But then when I set a clear boundary and let you know that that was not something that you had the option to engage with, you then continue to press on that boundary, looking for a way to get back to a comfortable position for you to talk about something you wanted to talk about. You literally just prioritize your comfort while I set a clear boundary when it comes to the position of my life. So like I'm literally looking to talk to people like you.
Okay. Sure. So I apologize if me pressing the boundary made you feel bad.
No, it didn't
My
make me
intention
feel
is more.
anything. Like it pointed out the fact that you were prioritizing your comfort.
I understand that. And I guess I didn't see it that way. I guess I could ask, like, by that logic, wouldn't it be true that everyone prioritizes their comfort?
No, but
doesn't
we're
that
also
mean that
not
they're all
talking
human?
about everyone. We're talking about white women. FYI, an actual opposition to the debate is not, everyone else or what about them or what about that. It's like directly addressing the issue in front of us, which is white women prioritize comfort.
Okay. All right. So would you like to elaborate on that?
Sure. White women will do what's best for them in the moment, in the sense of instead of engaging in difficult conversations, instead of actually looking to affect change, since they have a proximity to whiteness, they are willing to allow the suffering and marginalization of other groups, including themselves as well, just because they don't want to directly address those issues in their homes, those direct issues that they have proximity to adjust. And a lot of people have issues with the actual like neo-Nazis, the young white groypers that are growing up, but there's a group of white women that are raising those young white men and not raising them in the sense of like, oh, you should be a neo-Nazi, but not actually educating themselves, educating their kids, not advocating to dismantle the racism that they live with on a daily basis or work on deconstructing. So it's more comfortable for you to just accept whatever form of racism or sexism that you have to actually deal with on a daily basis versus engaging with that discomfort, dismantling it from your house, and then working outwards.
Okay. So a couple of things. Firstly, what do you think of progressive white women?
I think white women are white women.
I mean, would you say progressive white women also fall within that box of prioritizing comfort?
Well, that depends. Are progressive white women white women?
Yes.
Then yes.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. And secondly, you talked about raising these white men, these neo-Nazis, groypers. So do you solely or mostly just blame their mothers for that?
Nope.
Okay, all right. That's interesting because, I know that there's progressive women out there that I would say don't prioritize.
Are you a
comfort.
progressive woman?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what you do on a daily basis to fight white supremacy.
Well, I am disabled, so I'm not able to do much myself. I did used to be a social justice advocate. I was on social media like you, but I had to discontinue that. I do a lot of selective mutism because of the intense harassment and whatnot. So, and now, right now, I'm working on writing a book on political issues.
Okay. So.
And I also do my part in the recovery community.
In the what?
In the recovery community, I do my part to support others there.
Okay. So you don't do your advocacy work on a daily basis anymore because you actually are limited, which I understand that. When you say the recovery community, what specifically are you talking about?
The addiction recovery community.
Okay. What does that have to do with fighting white supremacy?
It doesn't. You just said like what I do on a daily basis. Maybe you said white supremacy. I'm sorry.
I said, what do you do on a daily basis to fight white supremacy?
Well, right now, the most that I can do is engage in politics with the people around me and tune in.
Is white supremacy limited to politics?
No. I'm
okay.
saying,
so what do you do on a daily basis to fight white supremacy?
I'd like to finish. The best I can do is talk about it with the people around me, try and be as anti-racist as possible. And I'm also working on a book to combat racism, xenophobia, and immigrant hate.
Okay, interesting. What is race?
What is race? Well, race is a social construct that, from what I know, was designed to justify slavery. That's one of the definitions I've heard, and I don't know if it's fully encompassing of everything we know about race or not, but that's the one I have.
Who created race?
I'm assuming the people who wanted to justify slavery. White people, I suppose.
Can everyone be racist?
Yeah.
And you said, when are you putting your book out? Or how far along are you in your book?
I would say I started it after the Operation Metro Search and the impact that it's had on people in North America. I still haven't figured out if I want to target it just to America or North America and whatnot. But it's still definitely a work in progress. I've worked through the outline, and it's definitely something that will at least take a few years.
What's redlining?
Sorry?
What's redlining?
Redlining?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, redlining, I mean, it was a historic policy. As far as I know, it still has current impacts. It was a policy to, racially separate neighborhoods into, black and white, or maybe white and colored neighborhoods. And it economically, I don't know if the devastated is the right word. It had a huge negative impact on racial communities and racial minorities. And even though it has, as far as I know, it has been discontinued, it still has impacts on communities to this day, especially financially, in terms of education, in terms of finances, in terms of crime and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, racial minorities are still at a disadvantage to this very day.
What's the model minority?
Model minority? I might be wrong. You know what? I have a slight idea, but there is a chance I might be wrong. So why don't you tell me? What?
I would rather just hear you take your best shot. Hit it with your best shot.
Sure. I might be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, but are you talking about the model minority in terms of the model minority myth?
Sure.
Okay. So the model minority myth is like this stereotype that minorities.
It's about
are,
racism, Sean. The book is about racism. Sorry, go ahead.
No worries. It's actually about immigration, but yes, it does target racism.
Oh, it's about. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. The book is about racism. About immigration.
Yeah. This model minority myth is that, I don't know why we're quizzing, but this model minority myth is this idea that I think it's about Asians, but maybe it can apply to other races as well. Have to be intelligent and perfect, and I wish I knew more about that. But I know that it's something that can be used as, like, people think it's a positive thing, but it can actually be harmful in the sense that it can sometimes maybe cause, for example, Asian students to get less support. And yeah, I'm sorry, I have some idea, but I couldn't articulate much more than that.
It is. Are you writing this book by yourself, or do you have a ghostwriter? Is this
Right
a
now, it's myself.
collaboration?
Yeah.
What
me. Why does
resources are
some-
you utilizing?
Oh, a variety of resources. I mean, I intend to dive into immigration history more, and since I'm not a professor or anything, I wish to do more. But myself, I collect a variety of resources from all kinds of things. I mean, history books are definitely one of them, but it's also simply been about what I know about the impact of ICE and the harms that have come as a result of Trump's policies. I suppose news articles would be one of them.
What's the difference between chattel slavery and indentured servitude?
Well, indentured servitude, if I might be oversimplifying it, but I believe indentured servitude is consensual. Chattel slavery is not. I mean, there's many more differences, but that's the big one. And not to mention, obviously, abuse would be a huge part of it. Exploitation. I'm sure I'm missing things, but
When was slavery abolished?
Sorry?
When was slavery abolished?
Gosh, I wish I was better at this. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm assuming sometime in the 1900s.
So, I'm sorry for the quiz, but I just had to check. And if you want my professional opinion, which, opinions are like buttholes, butt bananas, you're not qualified to write a book. And you're barely qualified to even have this conversation that we're having. But I mean, we can. I don't think that you should be writing this book that you're talking about.
Okay.
You are you're unprepared.
I do know that I need to learn a lot more, which is why I don't expect this book to come out anytime soon. That being said,
why would you not educate yourself before even putting yourself in a position and when like giving your resume and saying like, oh, I'm writing a book. And then when I press you on the book, it's supposed to have substance rooted in racism and xenophobia. But then you don't have the basic understanding and it seems like you're lacking a lot of information. I mean, doesn't that seem like not only is it setting yourself up for failure, but even more than that, like it kind of proves the point of white women prioritizing comfort, because like writing a book is cool, but doing something without properly doing the research and sourcing speaks to the era of hubris that entails whiteness.
Well, I understand that. First of all, I didn't come up here to talk about my book. Thank you for your opinion. Second of
Oh,
all,
but we're going to talk about it now, because like if you publish this book knowing like the fact that you don't know, I'm not going to bullshit you from everything that I know. You probably was like, you were giving me the Cliff Notes version of stuff, but it sounds like you know about 10% at the most of what you should know from the things that you were saying.
Of course. So can you tell me where I was wrong? I'd love to know
All
more.
over, all over, like literally all over. Race is a social construct. Like you got a little bit. It's a social construct based off of socially phenotypical. Race is a social construct based off of socially acceptable phenotypical characteristics that was created for the othering of non-white people and to justify chattel slavery. It was actually created by a Portuguese man by the name of Gomes Inés de Zurara. He specifically did this at the behest of the Catholic Church, where he actually published two papal bulls in justification, saying that the black people that he came across, they were animalistic, hypersexual. They needed to be actually civilized, and so that's why they engaged in chattel slavery. And chattel slavery occurred throughout the entire globe and was very specifically super rampant here within the United States of America. And even after the point of chattel slavery, where white people went to go steal black people from Africa, and that no longer became a thing, they created breeding farms where they just made black people to continue to be able to produce slaves, and not just to be able to produce slaves, but they also made furniture out of black people. They put their hair in their pillows, they put their teeth in their mouth, and they also ate black people. You should read The Delectable Negro. But after passing through all of those different things and talking about like, you know, chattel slavery, reclamation, slave law, pig codes, Jim Crow, segregation, like all this other stuff, getting to where we are today, racism still persists today. No, everyone can't be racist. Racism is literally predicated off of whiteness. And if you don't have access to whiteness, then you can't actually weaponize the mechanisms of racism. So like that's just wrong. And then when you talk about like how it persists today, you could talk about like medical racism, you can talk about educational racism, you can even talk about financial racism, which i.e. redlining. And not only is redlining a historical practice, and yes, there's a financial portion to it, but redlining also entails things like, you know, the way that the infrastructure was created in the United States of America specifically. There's parts of the country that were majority black areas where they built bridges that were intentionally too low for buses to be able to travel under, because they didn't want black people to be able to travel in long distances in and out of those areas. So they specifically made bridges and roads too low to go into those black areas to get, you know, so they can ride buses in and out of those areas. And you talk about redlining, still happening today. In 2025, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Navy Federal Credit Union were all successfully sued for redlining. So that's like a whole thing. You talk about the model minority, and it's super important to talk about now because of cases like what's occurring with Rick Chow in Columbia, South Carolina, who literally shot a 14-year-old black boy in the back and got away with murder. And then you talk about triangulation, where now you have other races utilizing white supremacy to target black people, which is all upheld by like capitalism, because, you know, capitalism and racism are intimately intertwined. See Gomez Inez de Zurara. And so you now have other marginalized groups where there should be class solidarity going after each other because of white supremacy. So I say all that to say, like, there's so much of the stuff that you don't actually know, but you were super confident about it. And again, that literally goes back to that literally goes back to prioritizing your comfort, because again, having the hubris of writing a book without doing the work, without properly educating yourself, and being willing to come on a TikTok live in front of thousands of people. And when I say, how do you fight white supremacy on a daily basis, you mentioned I'm writing a book about racism and xenophobia, and to wave that as a flag as far as something that you're doing when not actually knowing about 10% of the shit that you should know, that screams comfort.
Okay. Do you mind if I respond? Well, thank you for the information I didn't know. I did say when I started talking that I don't know everything and I wish to learn more. And I'm currently in the process of doing that. And as someone in the comments said that I'm still in the outline stages. I mean, I've mostly finished my outline, but I know there's a lot of research left to be done. And I acknowledge that. I don't wish to use it as a flag. You just asked a question, I answered it. And as for the definitions, I really appreciate the additional information. That being said, I didn't know that you wanted me to tell you every single thing I knew about every topic. I could have told you more.
Do you think that was everything that I knew that I just said?
Sorry? No, of course not.
Oh, okay. Also, do you think that I just told you about definitions?
You told me the definition of racism. I don't think you told me the definition of everything.
Oh, so I didn't also tell you about the creation of racism and then how it exists today. So I didn't tell you more about like not only how it was created, but how it persists today and the functionality of it, i.e. To uphold white supremacy and whiteness. And that's why not everyone can be racist, because they can't control the levers of whiteness.
Yeah, I'd love to know more about that.
Yeah, you should read a book. But the point that I'm getting across is that, like, I didn't just say definitions or, you know, sit here and like do something, give you everything that I know. I gave you a quick synopsis while at the same time giving you absolute substance. So I just want to call that out. Anyway, go off.
Sorry, call out what? What did you say that you were calling out? Me. Okay. Sure. Okay, well, someone asked, can you even read? I am dyslexic, so I do struggle with reading.
I'm sorry, 1 second. Chat, absolutely the fuck not. If you said that, absolutely the fuck not. I apologize, Joy. Absolutely the fuck not. We do not do ableism here. Fuck what those trolls said. We absolutely do not, and we will not. Cut that shit out. I'm sorry, go ahead. And please stop reading the chat. Just like respond to me.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely do more research. I would like to, sorry, just give me a second. Okay, I appreciate you talking to me, and I would like to talk more about capitalism. That's okay. Also, oh yeah,
we didn't even talk about, like, you didn't address me talking about you prioritizing comfort.
Oh, sure, we can talk more about it. I mean, I suppose if the book kind of comes into play, I can say that I'm writing it from my experience as an immigrant, and I wish to expand on that. I don't know if that's prioritizing comfort or not, but I acknowledge that I have.
No, I think prioritizing comfort is the stuff that I said you did to prioritize your comfort.
Okay. Like, yeah, the whole boundary crossing thing, of course, I got it. What would you like me to say to acknowledge that? That I understand that and I can see.
What are your thoughts on capitalism?
Okay, yeah, we can talk about that. Well, I think I heard you say earlier in the slide that you're not against the using the Nordic country model as a transition period. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I absolutely agree with that. I would consider myself a social democrat, and I'd like to know what benefit do you think is offered by socialism that a social democratic model like the Scandinavian country model doesn't offer?
Still oppose capitalism.
Okay, and which part of capitalism does it not demolish that you are opposed to? I mean, would you just say exploitation?
The exploitation of the labor force.
Or would you say heavy regulation can't tackle that?
Nope.
Okay, could you maybe give me an example
Of what?
of what it won't tackle by
People still
regulation
being-
itself?
People still being poor and people still being disproportionately wealthy.
What do you think of the level of wealth inequalities in Nordic countries? Do you think it's still a problem?
I think the world that we live in is driven by capitalism, and following any type of capitalistic models, even if it's a reduced form of capitalism, is still capitalism. I think that when you talk about these systems, the only way that you can truly fix it is through abolishment, not reform. I don't believe in reforming these systems because you can't remake something on tainted ground or take the tools of the oppressor and try to I don't want to say patronize, but use the tools of the oppressor to make something better. That's literally not how it works.
I mean, I could offer an argument against that. Like I could say, for example, with the history of the Democratic and the Republican Party, I mean, they used to be on the opposite sides of the political spectrum, but now they're switched. Instead of trying to,
like there's no actual line of demarcation between Democrats and Republicans.
What I mean is that Democrats used to be conservative, Republicans used to be liberal.
Sure, and they all used to be racist, and they're all still racist. It used to be made up of majority white men, and it's still made up of majority white men. So like these racist white men that make up this red party says one thing, while these racist white men that make up this blue party say another thing. And at the same time, they're all giving tax cuts to the ultra wealthy because, you got Jeff Bezos on one side and you got Bill Gates on the other side, but the big, beautiful bill helped both of them no matter what. So like, I don't think that's a viable argument.
Okay, what about how people bring up, again, I don't know too much about this and I hope it's not too sensitive a topic, but what about how the history of Planned Parenthood, I've heard it used to be connected to eugenics, and now I would say it's doing a lot of good.
Margaret Sanger didn't believe in abortions. Planned Parenthood does more than just abortions. Eugenics is still.
No, I mean, I'm saying it's doing a lot of good, not just abortions.
Eugenics is still rooted in the medical practice. All pseudosciences need to be completely removed from any type of medical practice. And even with the actual pseudosciences removed from medical practice, there's still a large disparity within the medical field due to racism and sexism and classism. Racism, do you know what the pulse oximeter is?
Sorry, I think you asked me a question. I didn't get that.
Racism, do you know what the pulse oximeter is?
I can't fully understand you. Could you enunciate a bit?
Racism, do you know what the pulse oximeter is?
No.
Sexism, do you know what the BMI was created based off of?
Oh, yeah. White men. I mean, it's been very damaging, and there was experts that actually came a few years ago saying, I don't know how long ago it was, that said that it should be revised, but it wasn't, and yeah, it's been very damaging.
Yeah, classism. What's the number one leading cause to people being unhoused in the United States of America?
I'm sorry, could you go back to the racism thing, that question you asked and answered for me?
What's the number one leading cause of unhoused people in the United States of America?
I can say a few causes. I don't know the top one. I mean, there's poverty, there's addiction, there's mental health, there's disabilities.
Medical debt. Medical debt's the number one driver. So even when you talk about the racism, sexism, classism that's rampant within our actual medical field, especially within the United States of America, you can talk about eugenics. You can talk about how, some of these things are still doing good things. But even when you pick a couple of black spots off the bread is still molded.
Okay. Sorry, your screen is gone for a bit. The whole prompt thing, I gotta see it back. So when you talk about that, I think that what I brought up wasn't the medical system as a whole. Sorry, we were talking about.
You were talking about Margaret Sanger and Planned Parenthood, how it started and how it actually persists today. You said that it started through eugenics, and now they're doing good things.
The reason I brought that up was because you said that we can't use the tools of the oppressor and use that for good. I said that Planned Parenthood, despite it having a bad start, it does a lot of good for reproductive health, for sex education and abortion and whatnot, despite it having a bad start. So that's an example, and correct me if I'm wrong, but is that example of something that started out badly and can be used for good now?
What has Planned Parenthood been used for when it comes to people who are anti-abortion?
For weaponization.
How so?
Okay. How so? Well, defunding it is an example of how they targeted it, I suppose, or trying to defund it.
They do things like lie, say that, you know, there's abortion clinics, buses, you walk in, get an abortion, walk out. They also lie about, like, saying, oh, they're doing children's sex reassignment surgery in Planned Parenthood. They have used that to weaponize. They've used that to weaponize and actually perpetuate lies and myth and disinformation, which has then galvanized the uneducated masses into believing that Planned Parenthood is a negative thing, and then has allowed them to push anti-woman, anti-trans, anti-queer community, anti-Black legislation that is directly linked to an uptick in abortions, which is related to an uptick in deaths of Black babies and Black women. So even though the quote unquote tools of the oppressor has had some positive benefits, it's also been weaponized by the people who want to continue to disenfranchise others in order to create more havoc and harm. So again, you can pick some of the mold off the bread, but the bread is still molded.
But is that really the fault of Planned Parenthood?
It doesn't matter. You're just trying to repurpose something that's already faulty. And when you try to repurpose something that's already faulty, instead of abolishing it completely and coming up with something new, there's always going to be some purposes that can actually occur from the quote unquote unintended purposes, because it can still be weaponized in a multitude of ways.
Okay, so how about this? If theoretically Planned Parenthood were to be replaced by another institution, a better establishment, it would still be weaponized by pro-life people, right?
You create the institution specifically for this purpose, then it is less likely to quote unquote be weaponized, but at the very least, you can ensure that it is something that is functioning with equity. You know what equity is?
Yeah.
What's equity?
Oh, well, equity as compared to equality is when we give people, and again, I am learning. I don't know if this is the articulate the best definition, but it's when we give everyone what they need instead of giving everyone the same level of support.
Yeah, yeah. You make people whole, and then you put them on the same footing and allow them to move forward. So when it comes to the medical field, or i.e. Abortion, Planned Parenthood, while Planned Parenthood is definitely a good thing, it is absolutely lacking equity, because even in that instance, Black women still are overwhelmingly disenfranchised when it comes to access to healthcare, i.e. abortion, and then even more so, they're stigmatized for accessing life-saving medical procedures like abortion, and saying, well, Black women are having all of these abortions. And then at the same time, when you are like outlawing abortions, abortions have a direct correlation to increased crime rates, and abuse of children and all this other thing. So when you force people who have a lack of access to resources, who are already impoverished, to actually have to have more kids, then they have those kids into poverty, which can creates more instability, which leads to crime. And then they can say things like, oh, 1350, black people do all the crime and all this other shit. So it's all connected.
Okay, well, yeah, no, that's that, what you've talked about. Okay, I'd like to go back to something you said earlier, and then we can come back to capitalism, because it's just been on my mind. Is that okay?
I don't know. Give me a second here.
Someone suggested a book, I think Medical Appetite. I'll look into it.
Athena, if you want to come up, you can. I don't know if Sean is still here. Sean, if you want to come up, you can. Ari's not here. Solid's not here. Yeah. I don't know, Athena. Thank you for the goose. I don't know. Just to her. You can talk to Athena. She's way smarter than me. She's not as cool as me, but she's definitely smarter.
I mean, come on now. Listen, let's not ask your chat who's cooler, you or me, okay?
It's always going to be me. I'm the coolest.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, Santana. What did you want to say, Joy?
Hi, nice to meet you. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Well, I just wanted to get clarity on something that we talked about earlier about white women prioritizing comfort. And so does this mean by your what I was going to ask Santana, but I could also ask you, that by definition, does that mean that anyone who isn't a white woman does not prioritize comfort?
Does not prioritize what?
Comfort. That was a previous prompt, Santana, that we were talking about.
Well, we're talking about whiteness, though. Like,
Yeah.
white women don't necessarily prioritize only their comfort. They're willing to sacrifice their comfort as well in order to preserve whiteness. When they actively vote for misogynistic men who are white tea supremacists, that is white women putting their whiteness first before their womanhood.
Yes, but Santana said progressive women also prioritize comfort, which includes people who may have voted for Kamala Harris.
Yeah, whiteness. They still will always prioritize their whiteness. Even the women usually who vote for Kamala Harris are still prioritize their whiteness. Hence why when we look at the feminism, hence why when we look at even the feminism movement, there's a reason as to why even white women who claim to be progressive, who claim to be fighting for women's rights, specifically were fighting only for white women's rights. And they didn't even care about any other woman. Like in every other group, white people in every single group, when we look at white queer people, they prioritize only specifically white queer people. They didn't bother fighting for everyone else, whereas black queer people have been fighting for everyone else. When we look at white poor people, they also prioritize their whiteness when they reproduce racism and bigotry and xenophobia and white supremacy towards other poor people. When we look at white women within the feminism movement, they always prioritize specifically white women. Hence why you had women like Bell Hooks, Alice Walker, Audre Lorde pushing for womanism, which was to center black women who were largely neglected by the feminism movement, even though black women have been fighting for everyone. So in every single group, the white people, regardless of how marginalized they might be when it comes to disability, when it comes to gender, when it comes to sexual orientation, when it comes to whatever it is, even class, they will always prioritize their whiteness because they know that whiteness as a social construct guarantees them a lot of privilege. So they don't want to dismantle it.
Okay, I have a couple of questions for you. That's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. First of all, I have heard of womanism recently, and I'd like to know a little bit more about it. Is it someone is it something that centers Black women, or does it center all women of color?
Oh, womanism centers specifically the experiences and voices of Black women. It emerged as a response to the mainstream feminist movement, just largely neglecting Black women, and also other POC movements completely neglecting Black women, even though Black women were fighting for everyone else. So womanism itself was coined by Alice Walker. She introduced in the 1970s or 80s, in which she talked about the struggles of having to deal with racism, sexism, and classism.
Okay. And what would you say is sort of the difference or the benefit between intersectional feminism and womanism?
Ari, did you want to say something?
I just want to tell her to pay y'all. I've been listening to this whole time, and she's been getting a lot of free education, and that's also part of white entitlement, is going to marginalized identities like Black women, Black people, to tell you when you can Google all this shit. Pay them.
Tried to learn.
Wait a fucking minute. Excuse me, Ari? You've been listening this whole time when I was screaming for help and you didn't come up until Athena was up here?
I was making my ramen. I was hungry. I didn't eat lunch.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I am here to learn, and I'm not white. So, anyways.
Wait, what are you, Joy?
Sorry?
What are you?
I'm Indian. I'm from India.
Asian. Okay.
So, yeah, no white entitlement.
Regardless, there's still an entitlement.
I'm here to learn. So
there's still an entitlement to the model minority myth, and you're proving it right now.
And also, like, please don't say that you're here to learn, because we were here to debate. I was clear that this is a debate, not learning.
But yes, we are sort of debating. But
we're not. At no point was I here to teach you, because to Ari's point, if you're looking to be taught, then you got to hit the pay links, and specifically, you got to hit the pay links for Ari and Colby, because they're doing the heavy lifting.
Okay, well, thank you. Do you expect everyone in your life to pay as well?
Yes.
If they want to be educated. Yep. Sorry, go ahead, Ari.
I was gonna say, yeah, actually, I am. I'm a paid educator. So yeah, people pay me to do my job. Oh yeah, people tip me. Yeah, and also I don't educate during my live. I debate. Now, do they get education through the debate process? Sure, but they know their job, right? Because education is not free. That's literally the antithesis of capitalism and white supremacy, right? The expectation of labor, right? That is exploitation of labor.
Free education. So
this is free education.
Literally. My wife actually said the other day, hey, debate me on this. I said, I don't do that for free. And that's my wife. It would have just been going into the same pool of money, and I still wanted to be paid. So yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Athena's extremely intelligent. So is Santana, right? They have worked hard to acquire the knowledge that they have. They've taken the time to research and acquire this knowledge, right? And now you're expecting them to dictate and use that time in their current time. You're still asking questions. You're still asking questions when you could have said, you know what, I'm not equipped for this conversation, and then drop that on me.
Would you rather I didn't? If you would rather not, I can go.
I personally would prefer, like,
I don't see Discord messages, so I'm not sure what the heck the problem is. Like, that function is no longer showing. But is there any way, if you know how to fix that or have any recommendations, can you drop that in the mod chat and see if I can get that all corrected? If you have anything, please and thank you. Welcome in, beautiful people. Welcome in, beautiful people. As we get in, if you don't mind, tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart. Me, it's only one coin. It will boost the live and push us out to the FYP. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Jalen. Good morning, Rygan. Good morning, Mama K. Good morning, Aaron. talk about trans people and you don't belong to trans people. Wait, so if you and I had an entire back and forth about me not letting you debate a topic for a group that you didn't belong to, why would you then move on to a topic for another group that you don't belong to and then debate it?
Because there wasn't anything said about it.
If I clearly told you that you're not allowed to debate one topic that did not apply to you, and I told you the reason why you can't debate it is because it does not apply to you because you don't belong to that group, do I explicitly have to tell you for each topic that if you don't belong to this group and this topic, then you can't debate? Debate it, or this group and this topic you can't debate it? Or is it inferred for a fucking fact if they're talking about they need credit, then they got some fucking work to do?
Wait, I'm so sorry. Can you, Joy, why do you think there is a need to defend a demographic that is not fighting for you?
Here's the thing. I'm not here like in the middle of a war. We're just at a TikTok debate. I mean, I can talk about what I believe.
It's not about a war. I'm saying generally. I'm saying, well, we are under attack.
I'm not out there every day in the streets defending white women. No, I'm just here to
no,
have
but
a
I'm saying, why did you choose to defend white women now when they don't really fight for you?
Again, that's like saying all of them don't. That's not true.
Again, do a majority of white women fight to dismantle racism?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
No,
the majority of them.
they don't. Does racism impact you as an Asian woman?
Yes.
Okay, so a majority of white women don't care to actively dismantle what impacts you, what dehumanizes you. So they clearly don't care. So again, back to my question, why are you voluntarily choosing to be a human shield for a demographic? You are, though.
Just being one voice of many voices in a debate.
Okay, then why? My question is why? What pushed you to advocate for a group that is not bothering to advocate for you?
Because I just don't like the blanket statement of all white women. That's it.
So, but they don't do that for you.
Also, bullshit. Who said anything about all?
You have used the word all so many times.
Oh, I have? Oh, I have?
You said white women. And I asked progressive white women, you said, are they white women? And you said, yeah.
Yeah. When did I say all?
You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you did.
Oh, no, it's not a maybe. You're absolutely wrong. So even your premise, as far as why you did it, is not accurate. Bullshit.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Wait, Santana, so even if you had said all, white people prioritize whiteness. That is why it still exists. Joy, let's not sit here and pretend as if white people don't prioritize whiteness. That is why these global institutions still exist, The global institutions that actively prioritize predominantly white countries. Let's not beat around the bush, Joy. You said you were Indian. How are a majority of Indian people living? How are they impacted in the global economic trade deal agreements that are done by global institutions? Let's not beat around the bush. White people prioritize whiteness. Hence why hundreds of years after they created whiteness, they still continue to uphold whiteness that continues to put our people on a global scale that is unaliving us. So let's not beat around the bush. They're not victims. Stop pretending as if they're being victimized. These poor white people are being dehumanized. Okay, then why do you think they need you to defend them? That is the question. What pushed you?
Me to do it.
So what pushed you to defend a demographic that is privileged enough to have global systems advocating for their humanity?
Let me make this clear. I don't have a passion for it. I just came here with a slightly different perspective than me believing, and I'm sorry for being wrong, but me believing that Santana believed that all white women prioritize comfort.
No, but you're not answering my question. What pushed you to do that, though?
I suppose you could say intrigue or just a slight disagreement.
Or maybe mental colonization.
I just want to also highlight, I don't know if everyone caught that, but she also doesn't know what the model minority myth is. And that's the actual part of racism that directly impacts her. So just look at what we're dealing with here.
So you might have heard my reply. Can you tell me where I was wrong in that?
What is the model minority myth?
I did explain it earlier to Santana. Would you like me to say it again?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. The model minority myth. Okay. I'm acknowledging I don't know enough. But the model minority myth is this idea that Asian immigrants are, or not necessarily immigrants, it could be Asians, I believe, are intelligent, successful, wealthy, and that can lead to them being, I don't know all of the impacts. I know one of the impacts is that can lead to there being, damaging high expectations on them. That can lead to them having inadequate support when needed because people might believe that they are meant to outperform other people. And
that's not really what the model minority myth means. You don't. No, but Joy, the issue that I have is you don't know the full extent of something that impacts you. But instead of educating yourself on what impacts you, you came up on a panel to defend a demographic that doesn't give a damn about you. If that is not the epitome of mental colonization, I don't know what is.
Also, she's writing a book. She's writing a book about racism and xenophobia, and centered around immigration. Yeah, centered around immigration.
Oh my God!
But she doesn't know what the model minority is.
I thought I did. If I'm wrong, I'm really
Wait, how are we gonna write a book about immigrant? Oh my God. Okay.
Here's the thing. Here's what I can say this. I am physically disabled, I'm mentally disabled, and my writing a book was my way of trying to make a difference in this world. And if you have another way in which I can make a difference in this world, since I can't leave my house much and I can't even sit up for many hours a day, I'd love to know. That was my way of trying to make a difference.
Nobody has an issue with you writing a book or having a.
Do. So
but the issue here is that not the fact that you're writing a book, but you're not equipped, because when it comes to immigration, especially,
I said that
you have to
develop this book and to learn and educate myself. I've already
but my point is, when you're talking about immigration, how are you going to talk about immigration if you don't address white supremacy, if you don't address racism? Because even immigration patterns and global immigration, who is able to immigrate, who is not able to immigrate, who is humanized, who is not humanized, who when it comes to mobility as well, who has their mobility restricted and who doesn't have their mobility restricted, all of that has to do with white supremacy and racism too.
Also,
passport privilege, all these different things. There's a reason as to why asylum seekers are predominantly from certain countries. There's a reason as to why words like immigrant is used for Black and brown people, but expat is used for white immigrants. You have to understand white supremacy and racism to even talk about immigration too.
Also, I literally called out the fact that while writing a book is a noble cause, if you aren't properly educated, then why would you come up here? Because FYI, the question was, what do you do on a daily basis to fight white supremacy? And one of the things that she cited was this book that she was writing. And I said, why do you feel, I said, you're not equipped to write this book or even really have this debate when you know maybe generously about 10% of the stuff that you need to know. And you need to properly educate yourself prior to not only debating, but writing this book. I literally said that.
Okay, and I understand that, and I agree with you.
Yeah, I just find this wild. It's all wild.
Sorry, what?
I just find this wild. I just find because there's a lot of hold on. There's a lot of other things, right? Like for me, when I first started in the TikTok space, I sat and listened the majority of the time. I sat, listened, and I actually have a notebook of all the notes I took listening to Athena speak, listening to Kenzie speak, listening to Solid speak, listening to Sean speak. I took notes. I have a notebook full of notes, right? Of things I wanted to look up or things I was learning as I was listening to TikTok debates, right?
Okay, how about this?
I think I'm more frustrated that Santana at the beginning said this is a debate space, right? And he was looking for a debate. He actually got excited. He's like, y'all, relax. We got a debate finally. He was really excited. And you don't have the information, and you're looking for education. And not only that, you're looking for free education. You're like, oh, I don't know. Can you tell me more? I'm really interested on this. Can you tell me more? And I love when people have a desire to learn, but that has to go come from people who have a desire to teach you. And Santana set the bar that he had no desire to teach you.
I don't remember hearing that, but I do understand that this is a debate, and I apologize. I
played the whole song for you.
In 2 hours.
I literally gave you, like, I played the whole song. It said it in the, did you listen to the song?
I'm sorry.